Hello, people of the internet. So I play Thug Pro a lot, like every day, and a lot of the time I get people asking me, how do I boost plant? How does it work? What's the best way to do it? And when I was learning it, all the videos that I found online didn't really help. And I was lucky enough to just be playing with someone, and they broke it down to me and explained the create a trick version, and it helped way better. So I figured that I'd just make this video so I can just send it to people whenever they ask me, because trying to explain it over text is very difficult and doesn't work at all. So I'm just going to get into this quick and just explain it. This is the create a trick method. I'll break down how to do the Thug 1 boost plant and the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 boost plants later in the video, but this is just going to run it down really quick, and then I'll sort of break it down how it works, so that way if you didn't get it on like the first run through, I'll have more detail for you to watch later, but hopefully you can just watch the first couple minutes and get it down. So you're going to go from the main screen to Edit Skater. Oh wait, my bad. You go... Well, there's different ways to access it, but you go Free Skate, for example, Edit Tricks, then you go to Create a Trick. So you're going to create a new trick. I would recommend just using a grab, but you can use other and special tricks for it. Like I like to use some just for like the hell of it, just because it looks funny. But for example's sake, we're just going to do an indie. You want to make the duration around like 0.4 seconds. Anything longer than like 0.7, 0.8 can kind of make it last too long, and you won't be able to do it in time. You'll just end up bailing. So we'll do 0.4 seconds, and you want to make it holdable. So you choose holdable as yes, and you see his motion doing it. You now save it. So you're going to save it, and then you're going to have to overwrite one of the tricks that are already there. So you're going to go to overwrite old trick, and then just overwrite any one of these default ones that they have. So now that's overwritten, you're going to edit your tricks, go to grab tricks, and then I tend to use the one on the left. So I will change that now to the one we just created, the created trick. And now we are ready to do the boost plant. So now we're going to go into Free Skate. And when you're learning boost plants for the first time, the maps that are really the best for this are School 1 and School 2. But I think School 2 personally is the best. And what a boost plant is you're doing a grab trick and a wall ride at the same time, and then while you're doing the wall ride, you're doing a boneless. So I'm going to cut to it later in the video, but there'll be a video showing my hands and what I'm doing. They call it the claw method. So you're going to ride up to the wall, and instead of doing a regular wall ride, you're going to do your special trick grab with the wall ride. So you're going to see that motion, like your body will kind of warp into the wall, and that's how you know that you're getting the motion right. But you're not going to actually do the boost plant until you do the bonuses. Because what it's doing is it's taking all these bonuses that you put into it and giving you that air. So while you're doing the wall ride, you're just going to spam boneless, and it's going to give you like 20 bonuses worth of air. So you go in, and that's how you do it. So you're riding up to the wall, doing your creative trick, and doing a bunch of bonuses. So that's how you do a creative trick boneless. And so, like I said, I'll show my hands doing this, I'm sure, in post. So that's why they call it a claw method, because you're kind of clawing your fingers into these 3 buttons right here, because that's the only way really to do it unless you're on a keyboard. So this obviously doesn't break down how to do it on a keyboard, because I don't know how to do that. So yeah, that's how you do that. The only way to get good is just to keep trial and error, just keep doing it, but you just need to make sure that you're getting the motion down and you're getting used to sort of flicking it. So when you press all the buttons at the same time and you move the joystick at the same time. And then once you get that down, you need to make sure that you're holding everything at the same time. So you're still holding Y and B as you're doing the boneless. The Thug 1 boost plan is basically the same thing. It's just you're doing a grab trick, but it's just when you play Thug 1, if you use a creative trick, it actually doesn't work at all, really. Like, you'll either bail before you do, or you just don't get any air. But yeah, when you do it with a regular trick, it still does it. You just don't get as much air. And then the Thug 4 boost plant doesn't really work all that well. It's just doing... I don't even think it works on the Pro. Yeah, but a Thug 4 boost, a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 boost plant is just doing a wall ride and doing the boneless, or doing the bonuses. So it doesn't really work on here, I don't think. I don't know how you do it, but yeah, that's pretty much it as far as I know. You just want to make sure that you're getting the motion down, you're getting comfortable with doing all those things at the same time, because it can really get tricky when you're in a line and you're doing a bunch of tricks and your meters are going crazy and you're trying to do bonuses. It's all just a skill thing. You just have to get used to doing it. That's really the only way to get at it, is just keep trying, keep failing, but just getting comfortable doing the motions. And that's pretty much it for this video. I'm not a YouTuber, so I'm not going to tell you to fucking like and subscribe. And yeah, that's it. Keep playing.